driving me nuts. I'm live. Okay, everybody knows I'm on here. Dreadpool, what's going on, man? How you doing? How is everything? Got all masking tape. Got everything in here. Magic erasers. Broken GameCube ports. Liquid flux, which will set everything on fire. Goof off. Wires. Wood screws. Resident Evil 2 keys. No toolbox could be complete without those. Got my Dremel that I got like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. My personal Dremel, not my work Dremel. I had to bring it here. Got decaffeinated tea. Because every toolbox needs that. Oh, LEDs. And all different colors. Yellow, green, warm white, pink, orange. Oh yeah, look at this. 2032 batteries. What the hell is this for? For real, what is this for? Why is this even in here? This is like a receipt. This goes my receipts. This is going here. I got a big pen. Oh, these, which took me forever to look for. These are switches for the Saturn and Dreamcast. These things break. They don't click anymore, and you got to replace them. So I scoured the internet looking for these things, and I found them. So very nice to have. Here's what I'm looking for. RWK wanted this, the back for the Xbox One controller. Got one right here. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. And I can put all this stuff back. It's VB. What's going on, man? How you doing? David R. What's going on, brother? How you doing? So I got these too. This is for a Sega CD. It's a fuse for the Model 2. A lot of Sega CDs stop working. They just don't turn on. It's just one little fuse. You just have to replace that one fuse. I had a customer bring one in. And I was like, I'll order the fuse. I don't know if that's going to fix it though. I changed the fuse, turned right on. Look how small these things are. You just need one of these, and it fixes the whole Sega CD. Jamie, what's going on? David, I'm good. So far, so good, man. This Vita, I bought a new screen for it. So they sent me the screen. There's a freaking line in the screen. They refunded me. It's like, you know how long it took me to open this thing? So, that's the only thing that's wrong with it, though. They even put a new stick on it. Same stuff. We got an air fryer and a stick vacuum. That's cool. You get any games? Or no? No games this year. So once Double M comes in, you know who that is. I will tell a funny story that happened today. No games other than the code I got a few days ago. Did you have Mario Wonder or Mario 3D? You have any of those Mario games? This is stuff that I gambled with. Oh, I did have one of these boxes here. Look at this. I don't even know if that works. Well, I got RWK his back piece, so that's all set. You only have Mario Kart and 3D All-Stars. You still have your Switch on you? This is like for the chair. This chair comes with these stupid things. Alright, so this is all back pieces for Game Boys, Game Boy Color, all Nintendo stuff. That fuse I'll put over here, so I know where that is. A chair shank, yeah, pretty much. These are all extra tools, staples. When I had a stapler over here. These are all the freaking fake cards that they give you. What up, my people? The King is in the building. What's up, King? King, fantastic artwork you sent me last night. Keep it up, man. So these are all... Richard, what's up? So, somebody called. The minute I put what time I was going to be here today, someone called and said, do you accept GameStop gift cards? And I said no. And then the guy goes, how do you order online? And I was like, what are you talking about? How do you order online? And I was like, from GameStop? And he goes, yeah. Can you tell me how to order online? And I said, well, you could call them. And he goes, okay. I hung up the phone. I blocked him. Fuck him. It's probably a prank call, but it was stupid. The guy tried to sound like he was asleep. Always have a kit. And these are plastic razor blades. These are really good when you're trying to get stuff off cases and stuff like that. So you're not really cutting anything or getting hurt. It's just hard plastic. Screws here for an original Xbox. These are clear circular tabs. You can't even see them. Kind of, right? Hello, how do you go to the bathroom? Yeah, exactly. How do people get dressed? The way some people act out there, man, you wonder how they put their freaking clothes on and function. I don't know, man. Got my Switch. Give me this. That's not what I wanted to type in. Hold up. So the Polymega, the label was created, but it hasn't shipped, so I'm waiting. Where am I here? Hold up. Give me a second, chat room. Give me this. Jamie, I'll check your email. Check your email, Jamie. On. Do you accept GameStop gift cards, motherfucker? Limp pocket. Why the hell would you accept GameStop gift cards? Danny, what's going on, man? How you doing? I hope I sent that. Go to send. Yeah, there you go. Jamie on, Merry Christmas. You deserve it, buddy. You had a rough year. Have fun. I could have gotten you the other one for 35, but I said, fuck it, just get you a new game. So, Jamion was gifted Mario Wonder because you know what, man? He's had a rough year, so now he's going to have a better year going into 2024. I just sent him Mario Wonder digital code because you know what? Why not? Help somebody out. That's what we do here. I just opened. Nobody came in yet. But apparently they want to use GameStop gift cards here, so I don't know what the hell's going on with that. So listen, this is a good one. These, congratulations, says Richard. Congratulations, it's VB. So listen, these are for the Sega Saturn and the Dreamcast, the Power Rails. I accidentally melted mine a couple of years ago when I was doing the mod chip in my Sega Saturn. So I looked all over the internet for this thing. I found it. And I ordered them and I replaced it. It works fine. But here are the extra ones. So in case there's a screwed up power rail. Yeah, brand new power rails. These are from Mouser Electronics. The parts number is 53809483054. Now there's 5 terminals on here. I think that you only need 4 for the Saturn. So you could just bend the pin back on one of them and just solder them right in and they work fine. I think my Saturn inside is the one that I did it to, so works fine. But again, yeah, it's always good to have these parts here. Frank is in the chat room. What's going on, Frank? Frank, you got a lot of people asking about you. When you coming back? I told them Survivor Series 2024. The man Frank is in the room. These are extra blades. This is for the PlayStation Super Slim. So Frank, some guy called the minute I posted our hours today. Some guy called and asked if we took GameStop gift cards. I said no, and then he's like, "Can you help me order online? Can you tell me how to order online?" I was like, "What do you mean? Order online from GameStop?" He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Call GameStop." He said, "Okay." I think people are coming in. Hang on. Alrighty. Alright, guys. What's going on? I am back. A lady and her kid came in. They had a Game Boy, an old Game Boy case. And I was like, I'm not taking trades till end of January. Oh, but he doesn't want cash. And I kind of stood my ground. I was like, yeah, I can't take it right now. So they're gonna come back. They live down the street. They're gonna buy a 360 in a couple of games. Let's maybe back to the 2019 streams. RWK, what's up, man? I got your pieces. Here's the white one. Here's the black one. You're lucky. I think this was the last one I had. I'll try to get your stuff mailed out this weekend. I'll let you know the total. Does anyone know if the 1 terabyte SD cards burn up the V2 switch? I don't think so. I downloaded it. Jamie, on any time, man. Merry Christmas and enjoy the game. I feel bad that you weren't able to get anything. So, whatever, man. I'll help you out. It's not a big deal. That's what we do here, man. We help people out. I didn't sell anything yet, but they're gonna come back and buy a 360. They live down the street. They're gonna come back. They wanted to trade a bunch of Game Boy games, and I was like, not taking trades right now. She's like, can you eyeball it? I was like, it's better if I go through the computer at the time of trading, because then values go up, they go down. You might get more money for it next month. So, but we're still having sales anyway, so. We're at consoles. I got 20% off 360 games. No, 30% off 360 games. Of course, some lady was here the whole time I was streaming. Just left. She's coming back.
Wait, say that again?
The minute I went live, some lady came in. She just left, and she's coming back. Now you're here with the food, and I'm still streaming.
What's she coming back for?
360 in these games. 20% off used accessories. I don't have off consoles. No, I took that off of here. That was the Thanksgiving sale. The Christmas sale doesn't have consoles on here. Hard to believe 2019 was almost 5 years ago. I know. 2019, 2020 was so long ago. I remember convos, people about how bad Sony was doing and panning out in PS5 sales, but the sales aren't going to help that console. Sony's got a lot of work to do, and they got to do a lot of stuff because they're not doing well right now. Jamion's right in the chat. I would say the only people that are doing well right now are Nintendo. At least Nintendo has some sort of a roadmap. It's clear that Sony and Microsoft don't have a roadmap. I'll be back, says J-Man. Gotta go, family. All right, man. Take care. Enjoy the game. Sorry about that. The lady was in there talking. She just needed to know a few things. Oh, this guy again. Should have told the GameStop guy he took the gift cards for 10 cents on the dollar. I think it was a prank call because the guy sounded like he was trying to be slow. Or, hey, it's up here. You never know. It could have just been a crazy person. Every time I post what time we're going to be open, within 10 minutes I get a call like that. By the way, the town is dead. He's not open. She's not open. Nobody's open on this block. It's like everyone went away. And I'm getting criticized for being appointment only. Like, come on. Fuck out of here. So the day I open, nobody's here. Are these in here? These are in here. 30% off each. Maybe he had rabies. Maybe he had something else going on. Why only appointments? We did that because of the picnic, the panini, and then this year something bad happened in my family, so I just said, writing the year off. I'm writing the year off, and we will reopen fully in June of 2024. It's very dead quiet today where I'm at, says the king. You talking back then? Jim Ross was mad? Yeah, he sure was mad. So you're talking about today? No, we're still appointment only. It's just I felt like coming in today. So here's the thing. We were appointment only during the whole panini picnic. And then earlier this year I had a family tragedy. So we were supposed to reopen in June fully. I had family tragedy, so I said, I'm writing the year off. Took care of my health. A lot healthier now than I was earlier this year. A lot healthier. So I'm getting all that done. So I think by our anniversary in June, we'll be ready to open again full time. But because of this now, all of a sudden I got a bunch of people coming after me about this, and it's like, bro, who cares? Who cares if I'm an appointment? What do you care about what I'm doing? It's just people like screwing around. They got nothing better to do. People actually called on Christmas. You know that, right, Frank? After I graduate next year, I want to start taking care of it. Always put your health. When you graduate, man, take as much time as you need. Get healthy. Because that is the key to success, like you just said in the chat. If I didn't take care of my health, I'd probably be screwed up right now, like big time. I dropped my A1C by 6 points in 3 months. I lost over 30 pounds so far since September. And I'm still dropping weight. I changed my whole eating lifestyle. Everything's different now, so... Like, I got pizza. Every once in a while I can have pizza. Can I have it all the time? And I can only have a couple of slices. She got me 3 slices. That's all I can eat. When I go home tonight, I'm going to be cooking chicken breast and yams. And I only drink water. I don't drink seltzer. I don't drink soda. I gave all that shit up. It's over. My blood pressure used to be... I never had high blood pressure until the last couple of years. My blood pressure on Monday was perfect. 120/80. Not this Monday, last Monday. My blood sugar was insane. Now, it's near normal. Cut all that crap out. But sometimes stuff happens, and you gotta just look at yourself and be like, all right, gotta get it done. Okay. All right, good. He just bought. He just spent $100, and I gave him a little discount on the machine. So. Well, there you go. $100 right there. Sold a 360. Jamion's back. I'm back too. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep the Christmas sale going. I just renamed it the New Year's sale. So we got everything going up on sale here. Excuse me. Sold a 360 fat. I'm back, Danny. Just make sure you don't discount any games. Oh yeah, right. I'll get in trouble for that. Okay. So I have used PlayStation 5s. Okay. And I have used PlayStation 5s. So during Black Friday, I had them for $469 used, which at the time was cheaper than GameStop. Or it was the same price as GameStop. And I said, hey, if you buy a used PlayStation 5, I'll give you $20 off the brand new game Spider-Man. I had these people fucking messaging us. How dare you try to sell it for more money than a new bundle? And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not selling a bundle. And the guy, I don't like to shit on a small business. And then he put an Amazon link to the Spider-Man 2 bundle, PlayStation bundle, on Amazon for $4.99. And they're like, why would anybody buy your bundle? I'm like, but I'm not selling a bundle. I'm selling the machine for $4.69. If you decide to pick up the game, I'll give you $20 off the game. And then I replied to the guy. I was like, you know, the bundle you posted is a digital code, right? Amazon only gives you a digital code with the game, with the system. I have a physical game that I'm going to give you $20 off of. That's not a deal. And I'm like, you know what, man, fuck you. Block, block, block. And I took the deal away. It's like, bro, they're two different things. Amazon's selling you a bundle with a digital code. I'm not selling a bundle. I'm saying, if you buy the machine for $4.69 used and you decide, oh shit, Spider-Man 2 is out, I want to buy it, I'll give you $20 off. I'm going to lose money on it. I just wanted to get rid of it. And, yeah, because they made a mistake. But I found out later those guys were just fucking around because there's another store around that they like loved, they hearted and all that shit. So I wouldn't call them a customer, but it was just fake outrage people. They never shopped here, those guys. They were just being stupid. But they started at 8 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night. Finally, I was like, ban. Boom. Done. Even if you didn't like it, just don't buy it, move on. I don't go to Best Buy and be like, how dare you, Target has this game for cheaper. People are nuts on the internet. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was fake outrage, that's all it was. But hey, it actually worked out because I actually sold those 2 copies of Spider-Man 2 I sold them at retail, so we're good. And I sold them to actual customers who I knew. The dude next door bought one, and a really good customer of mine bought it. So it actually worked out. So I lost money on it, but I didn't lose my ass like I would have lost on that $20 deal. Just because I was trying to get rid of this stuff. This store is packed of stuff, man. Like, I gotta get rid of stuff. That's why I'm not taking trades right now. I'll take trades at the end of next month. I got to get rid of a lot of this stuff. And thankfully, some stuff sold a couple days ago. Got rid of a lot of stuff. But, dude, I got games out my ass. There's only so much this place can hold. I want to come visit the shop. You let me know, man, anytime. We usually get together every once in a while, a few times a year. So, if you're ever around, come on by. Yeah. It is a bundle. Now I got the PlayStation 5s used for $3.99. Can't get rid of them. I sold one. And another guy was going to come in and he never came in. Which he wanted to put a deposit down on one, which I know who he is. He's an actual customer. But he went radio silent on me, and I was like, thank God I didn't take his deposit. It's like, I'll put $100 down and I'll come in. I was like, just come in when you got the money. Like, we're good. Take a deposit. Every used game store I know pauses trades until after New Year's. Well, I'm still recovering from Eli's trade last January because that was a lot of money, and a lot of his stuff is still here. A lot of it's sold, but a lot of it's still here. He had a lot of shit, that guy. Frank was here. Frank and I had to go through 3 or 4 bins, like gigantic bins. Took us a couple hours, right, Frank? You know what it is, Jamion? A lot of people don't shop over here, like in these stores over the holidays, so. And everybody wants cash. This kid didn't want cash, and I felt bad, but. And the mother was like, can you eyeball it? She's got a Game Boy case this big. It's like, I gotta type all that shit in. It's gonna take me like an hour. So I said, bring it at the end of January, I'll take care of it, no problem. And I just told the kid when he paid, bring that stuff in end of January. We'll do what you gotta do. Yeah, but you understand, the whole month of December, all I got was, will you buy my collection? Will you buy my collection? Will you buy my collection? Will you buy my... I'm like, bro, we got to pay the rent. And they want, like, fucking eBay pricing. Like, they want me to pay for their collection what they would sell it for eBay. It's like, bro, it doesn't work like that. I got to make money for this place. Whatever that cash register says, that's what you're going to get. One guy's like, can you send me a list? And can you send me an appraisal price? Appraisal? My fucking auction house over here? I ain't appraising shit. You never tell people what you're going to give them because then they go on eBay and like, well, I could get this much money on eBay. Well, that's you selling it directly on eBay. That's not you selling it to me and then I got to sell it. Of course you're going to get a lot more money that way. Like a car appraisal. Yeah, exactly. Like, what am I, a car dealership? Bro, imagine if you trade your car in. Be like, I bought this car 10 years ago for $60,000. I better get $55,000 trade in. Bro, you're lucky you get $5,000 trade in, okay? 10 years later. That's what the customers want. A lot of these customers. They're like, well, I bought this Nintendo game 40 years ago for $40, so I better get at least $35 for it. Like, bro, you ain't getting that shit. I gotta resell it. And I got sales all the time. So that means I gotta buy it for even less because I gotta sell it for less. So many car customers wanting what they paid for with mods, and they think their car will get anything back. Exactly. And the worst thing is, if it's modded, the car, the bike, motorcycle, it's harder to sell it because not everybody wants that. You have to find like a specific person that wants that mod. And I don't think, to people trading it in, they think, well, I did all this work on it. Right, but you did that for you. You didn't do that for the next guy. The next guy doesn't want that stuff. So, yes, it's cool, and people might think their stuff was worth more, but that's why you sell it privately to somebody that will see that in an ad and be like, hey, that's a modification that I would want. You don't trade it into a dealership, and then the dealership gets stuck with it. And that happens here all the time, man. So, yeah, Danny's right. It's just like the car thing. People want like what they paid for X amount of years ago. It's like, it doesn't work like that. Why is Call of Duty 4 Veterans so hard for high mile? I don't know. How you doing, Cry? My car machine has guns on it. Can I get my... my car's machine guns on it. People don't realize that the car loses value the minute you drive off the lot. What's a good 1 terabyte SD for the Switch? SanDisk. I think they're on sale, Jamie, for $79 or something, or $77 right now. It's the gray and red SD card. It's a hard trophy to get. That'd be funny if I had an auction roadshow demanding a Christmas sweater. Bro, over here, people would probably do that. Fred will tell you. GameStop is a different story. GameStop is a corporation that has money. Maybe not as much as they used to right now, but like GameStop could pay you out more than what they're offering. Like us little guys really can't do that. And what I fucking hate is these guys on YouTube that have the retro stores. They're like, yeah, we pay half of what it's worth. It's like, thanks, asshole. You just fucked everybody over that can't afford all that. I see that a lot on YouTube. And that's what's really hurting these places. Yeah, well, give me half of what it's worth. Yeah, well, you can do that. Not everyone can do that. Yeah, I think GameStop still takes retros. DK Oldies? Fuck DK Oldies. DK Oldies was expensive before they blew up. Before people were making videos on them. Because before I opened, I was looking for distributors. And one of my family members was like, how's this place DK Oldies? I found them online. And they were charging based on the label and everything. They were still high priced. I was like, I'm not dealing with those guys. No fucking way. And then they made like 5,000 videos on them a couple of years ago and forget it. I don't have a problem with DK Oldies, but I don't go out of my way to use them or anything. I never used them. I think some of the criticism they get is unfair, but I think some of the criticism they get is fair. DK Oldies sells shit as refurbished. It's used. All this shit's used. But DK Oldies, they have inflated prices, so if they put refurbished, they're catering to rich people. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. That's why their prices are inflamed. And they use the term refurbished because they want the rich people to think, okay, these things are taken care of. Really what they're doing is selling used. But they're getting caught because they're like, oh, they say it's refurbished, but they don't open it and clean it. That's why you shouldn't put refurbished. You should put used. This way you're off the hook there. But a lot of these guys are stupid because like they need to open it, change the thermal paste. Like, no, they don't. They don't have to fucking do anything. People trade shit in. And according to what it looks like, you crack it open and you dust it out, do what you got to do. You don't change the thermal paste. You don't do none of that shit. You leave that stuff alone. As long as the machines work and they turn on, now if you get a system and it's all caked out, like we've done on here, you open it, you clean it. If all the dust is underneath the heat sink, time to change the thermal paste because there's dust all over it. But these guys on the internet, again, fake outrage. Oh, well, they didn't open it and change the thermal. You're not opening a PS3. No one's opening a PS3. There's 1,000 fucking screws to a PS3. You open it. The customer should open it before they trade it in. How about that? But yes, if you're putting refurbished, that means you have to open it and refurbish it. If you're putting used, you don't have to do any of that stuff. But that's why they do it. They want to attract the rich people. That's why they don't put used. They just put refurbished. And that's why they're getting in trouble, and rightfully so. You know what I mean? There's a catch-22 with all this stuff. Now, if somebody brings me a machine that's not caked up, I'm not going to open it. I'll clean it off or whatever. I got the antibacterial wipes. Then I'll clean the whole thing off, no problem. But if someone brings me a system that's all caked up and the vents have dust and the ports have dust, I'm going to dust it out. I'm going to crack it open, clean it out, dust it out, make sure everything's good. GameStop trade-in values are a scam. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the standard now, right? They give you like depending on the game. Dude, there's $70 games that give them $15 for. But you see, this is where I fall in. I can't afford to give more than GameStop. Depending on the customer, yeah. Depending on the game and the situation, I can offer them a few bucks more than GameStop. But on a majority of games, I can't afford to give them more than that. I have to go by the standard, which is kind of GameStop. So, but again, people keep bringing me the same shit anyway. Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. It's the same shit. I have a car full of those games. I have Tears of the Kingdom brand new. $49.99. I forgot to send the ones that we had back. And I got stuck with them. God of War Ragnarok for $70. They gave me $20 like a week later. Well, yeah, because those games were sinking day one. But because they gave you 20, and I got to give around 20, 25. You see what I mean? Like, they set the bar. When they go out of business, it's going to be the Wild West. When digital takes over and GameStop goes under, places like these, it's going to be the Wild West for pricing. So I want you guys to remember that. If you collect games, collect them now while you can, because you never know. These retro guys are crazy. They'll buy up every copy of God of War Ragnarok. It's coming. When this stuff goes digital, people are going to buy out a shit ton of physicals, and the only way to get them is to pay that markup. It's going to happen. I don't buy any stock. I'm not a stock guy. I don't need to be a stock guy. I'm good. What happened? I thought PlayStation guys keep their exclusives, Danny. You don't trade them in, right? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the internet. The internet says, I buy all my games. Yeah, that's why when you go to GameStop, fucking all the PlayStation games are sticking out like this. Like a lot of these guys on the internet, these PlayStation guys on Twitter, they'll buy the game, they can't beat it, and then they trade it in like a couple days later for NBA, Call of Duty. I mean, they're just going struggling. Yeah, next time, man, try to sell on like Facebook or something. At least get like $35, $40 for it. That's what I'm saying. You guys could sell it for more money, but GameStop knows that it's easier to go to them, so they're gonna take that money. But then again, they're gonna get stuck with all those games. I got stuck with a bunch of games. Some guy traded in the collector's edition of Anthem. I gave him like $40 for it. That thing is a fucking dollar right now. It's just been sitting on the shelf. Nah, I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just talking about in general. A lot of PlayStation guys talk shit, and then they trade the game in because they can't beat it. It's not even that they need money, it's just that they can't beat it. Then they go on the internet. Ooh, we have God of War. It's like, no, you traded God of War in. You don't have it anymore. It's a crazy thing that goes on Twitter, man. Some crazy Twitter battles on there. Man, you got tons of stuff here. When can you pre-order GTA 6? You could pre-order it the year it comes out. When good games come out. Well, Red Dead Redemption 3. You'll probably get that, I would say, in a few more years, maybe. They're probably going to work on Red Dead 3 once GTA 6 is done with. That's their roadmap, usually. I mean, isn't it technically Red Dead 4? Where does Red Dead Revolver fit in? So, do you guys know that Capcom did Red Dead Revolver, and then they sold the rights to Rockstar, and then Rockstar made Red Dead Redemption? When good games come out. I don't know when anything's coming out. We don't know anybody's roadmap. We don't know Sony's roadmap. We don't know Xbox's roadmap. We don't know Nintendo's roadmap. But we know Nintendo is releasing that new console this year. So, well, 2024. Hopefully, if this cartridge comes out that plays all the Switch games on it, that'll kick Nintendo in the ass to release the Switch 2 already. We know Insomniac's roadmap and we know Xbox's roadmap, but Xbox says they're going to change those plans, so I don't know. We'll see. That only leaves Sony and Nintendo. And Nintendo, we kind of know. Sony, we don't know. We don't know what they're doing. We know they're putting more games on PC next year. And we know Helldivers is coming. But we don't know anything else. They're showing these trailers trying to recruit devs. Dude, gaming's dead. Gaming's fucking dead. Gaming's dead. Didn't GTA 5 source code? Somebody said that in the chat the other day. Hey, great. The game's 10 years old. Have fun with the code. What did that cartridge thing mean for Nintendo? Well, this cartridge is coming out in a couple of weeks that plays all the Switch games on any Switch. So, if Nintendo obviously can't patch that out, they're going to have to push out the new machine. Right? Revelatio, Rip Gaming, yeah. It's both. It's both a cartridge and a jailbreak. It's a Switch cartridge. You put a micro SD card in it with all your games. You put it in the Switch, it pops right up. Their security was cracked, man. That was it. Which means this is also going to lead into something else. Nintendo wanted to release 2 Switch 2s, one with the cartridge slot, one without one. This might push them into digital. The fact that somebody made that card, they might turn around and be like, you know what, we were going to make 2 SKUs anyway, let's just do the digital SKU. They might do it. Well, let's see what they end up doing. What breaking news? What's breaking news now? Oh, that gaming's dead? No, it's automatically jailbroken. Whatever security was on the machine, stock, that card just like bypasses all that shit. So you're good. Just put it in and that's it. So what you do, Danny, is you go to a website, you download all your Switch games, drag them on your SD card, put this SD card in the new card, drop it in your Switch, you're playing games. You don't have to jailbreak the Switch like you normally have to. Feels Switch 2 might be out in 2025. It's coming in 2024. And if this card does come out, they're going to release that new Switch sooner than anybody thinks. They're waiting on it. My internet's buffering. All right, King. We'll catch you later, man. You're asking Revelatio? No, this card thing was talked about a week ago. There's video of it online. The guy's using a Switch OLED and he's putting the card in. Now, he's ejecting the card several times to cycle through the games. But I'm sure there's going to be a menu that you'll be able to use. It's like the old R4 card. You didn't need a jailbreak on the DS for the R4 card. You just throw everything on the SD card, put it right in, loaded up a menu with all the games. I'll get one of those. We'll check it out. The card hits Nintendo. The hold on the Switch 2 at holidays, that's done. Well, I would think, Jamie, if that card is out, they're going to quickly bring out the Switch 2. Because that means their security's compromised. Is 2024 officially a new console? You're getting the PlayStation 5 Pro, allegedly, and the new Switch. We were supposed to get the refresh of the Xbox, but now Microsoft is saying they're going to just release a new gen in 2026, so I don't know. Like I said, their roadmap got leaked, but now they're saying that they're going to change plans on that, so I don't know. I'm tired of buying consoles. Can we get games? What's the PS5 Pro going to do? Last gen, the machines were shit day one out of the box. PS4 and Xbox One on launch, crap. The One X and the Pro are what the machines should have been day one. So those were needed upgrades. These machines now, we don't need upgrades. Like, we're good. But the devs don't want to fucking utilize the games to the potential. So we're still going to have the same problem. You buy a PS5 Pro or Xbox, whatever they call the next one, the devs are still going to not want to do their job by making these games like utilize the machines properly. GTA 6 will not be on PS4. I think they already confirmed that that's not hitting PS4 at all. PlayStation 4 is dead. It's over. 8K support on the Pro? Well, Karai, if you look on the box of the PlayStation 5, it says 8K. Nobody's got an 8K TV right now. Maybe in 10 years, people have 8K TVs. A lot of console gens did that, Danny. A lot of them. The Xbox One. You had Xbox 360, Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out on 360 and Xbox One. That's been a thing for a long time. PlayStation 1 had games coming out on PS2 and PS1 at the same time. Fuck the Wii and the Switch. Same exact games. I think Rockstar confirmed they're not putting it on PS4. Yeah, they've done it. PlayStation's. I think Madden, like. Wasn't Madden like 2012, the last like PS1 game? Like, they went for a long time. No, they were doing that. They were doing that on the older machines. Twilight Princess, a GameCube and Wii. Yeah, but PlayStation did put... They had PS2 games coming out simultaneously on both PS1 and PS2. And that was going on for a long time. Can somebody find me what Madden was the last Madden on PS1? Because it wasn't just Madden, it was a bunch of other games too. They had games coming out for both. They had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles going from 2007. That was on PS3, PSP, 360, PS2, GameCube. Madden 05 was the last for PS1. I thought I went to 12. Okay, 05. That's not bad. That was 4 years in the PlayStation 2. 5 years in the PlayStation 2. You have GTA 5 for PS5? No. We had it and we sold it. The only PS5 games I got Returnal, Spider-Man, Deathloop, whatever I could see from Sackboy, Ratchet. Oh, I think we have Ratchet. Yeah, we got one Ratchet and Clank. Last of Us. That's what I could see from over here. We got some stuff up here too. We got RE4 remake. '06 and '07. Yeah, they've done this thing where they've released multiple games on multiple platforms. I mean, look at like the old consoles too. It's a cozy feel to it. Yeah, we try, man. I'm trying to make it nice. It's not as big, but it's fun. Anthony and me, Anthony, Frank, we all get together in the other room like 4 or 5 times a year. The party room. Bro, aren't they still debating if the human eye can see 8K? Bro, if the graphics are cool, you can see 8K. The human eye can't see anything above. Remember these fucking PlayStation guys? When the 1X came out and it was doing 60 FPS? All these fucking PS4 guys were like, the human eye can't see 60 FPS. Then when the PS5 comes out, oh my god, 120 FPS! It's like, guys, you're fucking stupid. Bro, you were playing games at 60 FPS before you knew you were playing games at 60 FPS. The NES does games at 60 FPS, 60 NES. The Super Nintendo does games at 60 FPS. Doom was a 60 FPS game. You guys have been playing 60 FPS without realizing it. The GameCube did a bunch of games at 60. PS2. The original Xbox. But all of a sudden, when the PS4 couldn't handle it, it was, oh no, nobody could see 60 FPS. Get the fuck out of here with that. Now the PS5 has, oh my god, 120, 120. Welcome to the party that you've been at and you haven't realized it yet. Dumb motherfucker, I swear to God. If it was up to me, I'd play games at 24. Yeah, right. 60 FPS makes people sick. I remember that. I remember people were saying that shit. Imagine if Switch 2 is out in 2028. Well, you can buy it in 2028, but I'm going to buy it next year. I'll get it 4 years before you. 2028. Get out of here with that. You know it's running, the Switch is running on the Tegra X1, right? You know what runs on the Tegra X1? The Ouya. So, good luck with that. While you wait in 2028, I'll be at the end of the life cycle for the Switch 2 in 2028. Enjoying it. How the fuck is it 5:30? It's as dark as 7. Dude, it looks like it's 10 o'clock at night outside. It looks like it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm closing at 6:30 tonight. The ROG Ally? No, I will not carry any Asus products. I have a name for Asus. It's called a Sux. The Lenovo Legion Go is all you need. You could play RE4 Remake at 60 FPS. Right in the palm of your hands. How about CRTVs? They said the game's ran at 60 FPS. They forgot what interlace means. Yeah, exactly. You're doubling those lines. Oh, man, Jamie, I'm not reading that, man. How much will the console cost in 2028? Hey, man, if Apple and Nvidia keep raising these freaking prices, you're probably going to be paying like $600-700. Sony can't wait. They can't wait to charge you $1,500 for a PlayStation 6. And people will justify it. You know, it's funny. What killed the PlayStation 3 at launch was the price. Now, people are like, I'll pay more. Thanks. Tell the company to charge everybody more money. Definitely don't follow the Apple philosophy. Sony's doing it. You know it. $100 games. Spider-Man 3 is $150. Bro, Apple's not even following the Apple philosophy when it comes to games. RE4 Remake was half off. They offer to pay more money when it's mommy's money. Or one of their 6 girlfriends that are buying it for them. I can't wait to take out a mortgage to get a PS6. I'm already paying $800 plus for the PS5 here, so PS6 would be $900. It might be $1,900. I don't know if it's going to be an extra $100, but Sony has a good library of games. They just have to get back on the old stuff. Enough with the PlayStation 3 shit. I've been there. I've done that. It's over. Please go back. Give me a variety again in PlayStation. Enough of this third-person shit. I'm tired of it. Remember when PlayStation was fun? 1 and 2? Remember when 1 and 2 were fun? PlayStation 4 was a spill from the PS3. It was a spillover. That's fine. But it's still a spillover into the 5. It's like the 5 needs its own identity. Enough of these third-person fucking games. Let's get variety back. Let's get Twisted Metal. Let's get Parappa. Let's get games like that. You could still have the God of Wars. That's fine. No problem. You could still have Uncharted. But we need more variety. Bring back SOCOM. We need all this stuff. Killzone. Get your shit together and bring back Killzone. Let's do it. PS3 was where Sony went downhill. I agree. I don't listen. The PlayStation 3 that was fine because they were rebranding their identity. That's fine. And it spilled over into the 4, which I understand why that happened. But the 5 needs its own identity, man. Enough of the third person shit. We need to move on with life. The 5 could have its own identity, and it just doesn't. Medieval. Give us Knack 3. No. I missed the PS2, GameCube, Xbox days. Yes, me too. That was the era. That era was the peak. I know. I was working at Best Buy. We were selling games like crazy on every machine. We didn't have people come into Best Buy and be like, Xbox is better than PlayStation or PlayStation is better than Xbox. Nobody said that shit. People came in and bought games. Bro, we had games coming out. We had 5 to 10 games a week coming out, okay? For all platforms. People were coming in and buying them on all platforms. It was fucking crazy. It was awesome. Now the schedules are like, if a game doesn't get delayed, Redfall's coming out in May. Spider-Man's in September. God of War's in November. Forza's in November. It's like you have to have. You could literally write everything on a calendar and sit there and look at it. Whereas every week at Best Buy, like fucking games were just coming in. It was crazy. We had tons of games coming in, all genres, all variety. Now it's like you have to wait for like specific games, specific big games that come out. And what kills gaming right now is this indie shit. There's too many fucking indie games. They're all the same. There are some games that hit that are good. Don't get me wrong. But there's way too many of them now. And I think that's hurting the industry. Because you got people like my age that are making fucking Zelda clones from the NES days. It's like, enough. Get an actual original idea. Make a new game. The PS5 has an identity, says Dreadpool. Regurgitation station. There you go. PS5 Pro is $699. Hey man, it might. People aren't talking about the Spider-Man PlayStation 5 bundle with the plates. That was $5.99. I didn't hear one person online talking about that. Everyone accepted it and bought it. I even missed the movie tying games that I thought I'd never say. Yeah, I know. We don't get that anymore. Look at Indiana Jones. Xbox is making Indiana Jones, right? By the time the fucking game comes out, Harrison Ford's going to be dead. Because the movie came out like 2 years ago. Hey, everybody! We got Indiana Jones! It's exclusive! And everyone's like, yeah, the movie came out like 5 years ago. No one's going to play that shit when it comes out. Just like, look at the Grinch game. I watched the movie last night. I didn't know the movie came out 5 years ago. Came out 2018. The fucking game just came out. Like, by the way, why does Cumberbatch sound like fucking Gold Dust in that movie? Benedict Cumberbatch? I thought it was fucking Dustin Rhodes. The Grinch sounded like Gold Dust in that movie. Now that Xbox say, oh, Mandalorian game is coming out. I've been hearing that since 2017. What the fuck is this game? It's all bullshit. Until I fucking see something, I ain't believing shit. The Grinch looks like Cumberbatch. Is it Batch or Patch? What's his name? What the Final Fantasy 15 bundle, non-bundle you had to buy plates and the controller by themselves in Japan only. King Arthur was my favorite film-based video game on the OG Xbox. I remember that. We were selling that. JB Zombie, I totally forgot you were in here. What's going on, man? You ever see Gold Dust on the Howard Stern show? Yes, I did. And it was funny because he was promoting WrestleMania and he wasn't even on the card. He said, yeah, I'm going to be next to Booker T in the main event. He wasn't even there. They made Booker T look like a chump at that WrestleMania. Booker was supposed to win the title that night. But that Saturday at Fan Access, they went up to him and said, Goldberg's coming in. We're going to keep the title on Triple H. And Booker was like, all right. That was going to be Booker T's night. But it was weird because, you know,
Triple H had Flair and Booker T was going to have Goldust in his corner. And Goldust promoted that on that show, the Howard Stern. We watched WrestleMania, Goldust isn't in his corner. And they never even addressed it. The next night on Raw, they're fucking talking and everything or whatever, but they never addressed where Goldust was. He was there, but they didn't have him go out of ringside. They buried that guy. They made him look like shit. They were the hottest act on Raw. Who would have thought Stone Cold walks out and Booker T and Goldust are holding up the Raw banner for a fucking year? Who the hell would have thought that, right? Cannibal, what's up, man? How about Candy when he visited Howard Stern? Hope you had a great Christmas too, man. Yeah, they've been saying Mandalorian for like 10 years. Knights of the Old Republic remake is still in limbo. That was canceled, my man. Knights of the Old Republic was canceled. I would love Xbox to make a Mandalorian game, but I don't think that's happening. I think it's all bullshit. That's the problem with Xbox, man. I love the community, but these guys make shit up and they run with it. And then when it doesn't happen, they get upset. And then they look stupid. Like this Blade game is coming out. Everyone was sweating Blade for a week. And then we're finding out that that game's probably not even going to come out on the Series X. It's going to come out next gen. And everyone just like gave up. It's like, okay, Blade is cool and all, but he's not like Spider-Man cool. Like, I don't get it. I think Xbox people should be demanding for better games. Christmas was a chill one. That's great. Even if they're making it, who's to say it won't be out in 2035? Old Howard Stern shit was crazy, straight up. Except for man, yeah, oh man. Xbox keeps releasing consoles instead of games. Well, they had 4 games released this year, which is good. But they need to like keep that going. They need to keep releasing stuff. Hey, Karai, all I saw was PlayStation releasing consoles this year and not games. PlayStation released 1 game this year, but they had several consoles come out and a VR headset. That's what I'm saying. It's cyclical. Every year is different. One year you're going to get PlayStation releasing 20 games. Xbox will release nothing. Then the next year you're going to get PlayStation releasing nothing and Xbox releasing games. Spider-Man, PlayStation Spider-Man, which is a one and done. That portable doesn't count, man. But I see what you're saying. They released even a hardware portable and it's not portable. I prefer more games than consoles. Well, I guess this wasn't your year then, because you didn't get that on PlayStation. That's why you should have bought... Oh, Bluetooth earbuds. That's right, Jamie. On the $200 earbuds that only work on the portal. So the portal's $200, and if you want wireless earbuds, proprietary, it's another $200. So $400 for that thing. Do you see how fucking crazy Sony is? Those earbuds should have been $50. The only reason I prefer Nintendo exclusives. Enough with the exclusives. You don't buy a Nintendo to play Nintendo games. You buy a Nintendo to play all games. You don't buy PlayStation to play their games. You buy PlayStation to play Call of Duty and Fortnite and Genshin Impact. You don't buy an Xbox to play Gears of War. You buy an Xbox to play Call of Duty, Fortnite. And you know how I know that? Because the numbers are out there. Just to play on your John while you're dropping it. What Xbox lets you play via the phone? All right, Sony has the phone app too. They said the phone app on the Sony thing works better than the Portal. The PlayStation bit's so true. Well, we know Ratchet and Clank cost $8 million and only made $2 million. Spider-Man cost $300 million. Spider-Man 2, over $300 million to make. They didn't make all that shit back. It's hilarious that Fortnite has more gaming going on than Halo and Call of Duty. That's true. Well, it's free. Halo and Call of Duty are free, but Call of Duty to an extent. Microsoft had something with Halo, man. With Halo Infinite being free, they had something going and they fucked it up. They couldn't keep the momentum. Eli, what's up? All they had to do was keep churning out those maps. All bullshit. My pizza's like an hour cold now. Every time I tell my wife to get me food, and by the time she comes here, something happens. I can't eat it. Always happens. So much for companies relying on proteges. I'd like to understand their logic. I don't even think these companies even care anymore. I really don't. I want pizza. Wonder is fun from what I've been playing. Good. I'm glad you like it. You deserve it. After the year we both had, you deserve it. Is the new Halo worth playing? I always like the campaigns, but this one looked bad. The campaign's good. But once you beat it, it's done. It's not like the recent Halos. It's more like it's going back towards the original Halo game. But look, the campaign was good. But if you play the campaign again, you're going to be like, yeah, this shit's boring. So if I were you, give it a good try. There's just a lot of things about it that... The campaign is good story-wise. And when you fight the enemies, it's really cool. But sometimes while you're in the open world, you're basically rock climbing, and it's fucking annoying. That's why, like, when we went back and played it again, we did the co-op campaign. We did the hack that let you... The three of us were playing it on stream, and we were like, this game's fucking boring now. Other half of a hoagie from Christmas Eve. Well, there you go. All the other Halo games played through multiple times. Infinite, I will never play. I will never really feel like repeating. Halo Infinite, I never really felt like playing. Okay, there you go. The screen is dimming on this thing, and I keep moving the mouse, and it won't undim. I might have to click on something. The biggest problem, okay. The map is all separated in the mountains and stuff, so you really can't get anywhere. I got to where you found out the new Cortana was created as a weapon by the old Cortana. I never even played the story for Infinite. See you later, Karai. Look, it's a good campaign if you play through it once, but that's it. The online's fun. At the time it was really fun because it was new, but they didn't keep up with it. Now apparently they added some new stuff, but it wasn't enough to bring back people that gave up on it. And Halo's a good game. Infinite's a good game. It's just that, again, it's just they had their problems with it. But it's not just that. It's like all these games coming out. They're all fucking bullshit now. Gaming isn't what it used to be. You used to buy a game and you had the game. Now you gotta buy the game. They rip you off. The game's not done. They gotta patch the game. They gotta add shit. Then they take a fucking year or two to fix it, and then the game still comes out broken. It's like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Xbox is guilty because they keep fucking saying, stick with us, Game Pass, stick with us, stay on Game Pass. Games are coming, don't worry, stick with us, Game Pass. They want you to stay sub to Game Pass while they're figuring out what they're doing. It's like, no. How about you offer me Game Pass when you make some shit that's good? I'm tired of this shit where, just stick with us. The games are coming. No. Have the games come out now, and then I'll get on Game Pass. My Game Pass expires in September, I believe. Dude, when that's done, I mean, I'll see where we're at that point. I've been stacked for over 3 years. So, but, I mean, enough of this shit. They just keep fucking lying to people. Yeah, stay on Game Pass. It's going to get better. The games are coming, Game Pass. Oh, here's a trailer for Fable, a game that's not coming out for 10 years. Game Pass. Enough with that shit, man. Look at PlayStation Plus. They didn't do jack shit with their service. Guess what? This guy's not renewing. What they needed to do for that type of structure to work is what wasn't acceptable for gamers. What worked with Fortnite will not work for games like Halo or Call of Duty. Thank you. Thank you. You're right. PlayStation Plus did nothing and they raised the price. Yeah, and they want to raise it again. Maybe I'll just get my food and eat it. But I'll talk to you guys, but I'll eat it off camera, so you're not seeing me eat pizza. You know, some people get weirded out watching other people eat. Remember the days where you buy a game and there wasn't any of this live service crap? I remember. Hey man, having an online mode was like the dessert on top of the cake. Wait a minute. The dessert, the cherry on top of the cake. Now, I don't get any toppings. I got just regular cheese. And the guy that makes the thinnest pizza, not thin crust or flat crust or flatbread or anything. There's a pizzeria by my house. They make the thinnest pizzas, which is awesome for me because I can't really eat this stuff that much. So the less the better. He's closed on Tuesdays. Out of all the fucking days, the guy's closed. It's like, bro, I thought you guys closed on Mondays. What's with Tuesdays? Yeah, I can't eat toppings anymore. I can't even eat pizza all the time. Only once in a while. Hang on, the phone's ringing here. Bro, this guy called for a new 3DS XL. He's like, you don't happen to have one, do you? I was like, no, but I have a new 2DS XL or whatever. This is why you always buy stuff before the console gen ends. You don't wait until it ends and then you can't find it. I got the camera covered for a minute. Noof is streaming. I'm gonna go to his channel. All right, King. Tell Noof we said hello. Yeah, I can't be eating pizza that much every once in a while. Usually, if I'm not home, or if I have to go to a family gathering, like Frank's, they were gonna cook like all this pasta and shit, and I was like, I'll just order a pizza when I get there. So they decided to just order pizzas for everybody. I can have a couple of slices. I can't have much. I can't have any of that stuff really. And again, at home I eat yams and chicken breasts, so that's it. That's my life. And so far I'm down over 30 pounds. Cut my A1C down by 6 points. And my blood sugar is all the way down, which is really good. Earlier this year, bro, I was like falling apart. That's what happens. Shit happens. You got to start taking care of yourself. Oh, I didn't even tell you, Frank. Like, used to be able to squeeze my legs, and they'd be like silly putty. Like, they stay squeezed in. You can't even squeeze them in anymore. All that shit's gone. My legs feel like they're normal again. The screen went back black like The Sopranos. Mr. Patriot Joel, what's up, man? I'll put the camera back on in a minute. That's good. Probably means you aren't retaining. Yeah, no, I'm good. Everything's good now. They're normal size. They're not like, I mean, they weren't like gigantic, but they were always big. Everything went down, man. All that stuff. The heart's fine. The cardiologist says the heart's good. They did. They did circulation tests. They said everything's fine. Everything's good. So I'm just gonna keep on the track that I'm on, and we're good. We're good to go. I haven't been this weight since before I got married. So it's good. Why do people fuck up Chargers and Challengers doing dumb shit? What do you mean, cars? Dodge Charger. I go get my stuff. Hang on. Yeah, this pizza's on ice. My uncle made beef Wellington for dinner yesterday. It was awesome. I don't even know what that is. Maybe one day I'll try it. I'll take the pizza. I'll give you guys a little bit of camera. How about that? So you guys aren't watching me eat pizza all day. Yeah, it's still alright. Just plain. I can't have toppings. Just regular pizza. Thin crust sounds good though. I usually like thin crust. Let me tell you something. The best pizza I ever made. Feta and chopped tomatoes. The diner where I used to live, you can get a custom pizza any way you want. So I do feta with chopped tomatoes, the best shit ever. All right, Jamie, I'll see you later, man, if I come back. Take care. Bianca pizza, I don't know what that is. The white pizza? I love feta. Chicken parm pizza is really... No. I love chicken parmesan, but listen. Chicken franchise pizza, motherfucker, all day long. I was eating that earlier this year. Bro. Thanks again. Anytime, Jamie, on. Just enjoy it. Merry Christmas. And have a good one, buddy. You deserved it. Bianca's a white cheese pizza. Okay, I know what that is. Barbecue chicken with pineapple. Cannibal. Chicken franchise pizza. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. I love chicken parmesan, don't get me wrong, but spicy food, not really. I can't handle it. My freaking throat gets all messed up. Frank, I love feta, but certain feta, it gets me post-nasal drip. Then my throat gets screwed up for like a week. That's why I haven't had feta in a long time. Cannibal. You and Zombie. both got to go to pizzeria together to get chicken franchise pizza. I love chicken franchise too, as a dinner. But bro, as that pizza, you'll be in heaven. Put a little salt on it, and that's it. You're good. Yeah, order it. If I were you, get what you normally get, but get like a slice or two of that. Just see if you like it. Just so you don't ruin your whole dinner, but I think you'll like it. Chicken marsala pizza, I love that too, but ditto. I'm gonna order that next time. You know what it is? It's the lemon sauce. The lemon sauce with the pizza, forget it. Lemon chicken's so good. That's what I eat. I get chicken breast from the supermarket. I use avocado oil. I fry it in the pan, and then I put lemon juice in there. Put a little bit of salt. And get my lemon chicken. That's my dinner. It's like my lunch and my dinner, if even. Sometimes I only eat once a day. Almost done with this pizza. That's what you got to do, man. I ate peanuts as a snack. That gets your blood sugar down too. Peanuts. And I'll have a banana every once in a while with that. Lately, I've been trying blueberries. Apparently, that regulates your blood sugar too. So I'm just eating like an old man. And it's working because I'm dropping weight. My levels are like getting back to normal. I'm very happy. Walking pad, treadmill, it's awesome. Sometimes I'll have the stream on and run. That's awesome, man. Yeah, like I did the stream a couple of years ago with the treadmill. But then a bunch of shit happened. I fell off. I'm gonna get back on the treadmill. It's just I've been trying to lose weight without doing the exercise, and so far so good. It's been working. Because once I start exercising, that shit's gonna hurt. So I think it's gonna happen though soon. The doctors have been happy with me, so that's good. Just walking is good. Yeah, it sure is. When we hang out, we can eat like old people together. Yeah, I know. Yeah, man, I was watching Survivor Series with Fred here. I'm eating fucking peanuts. Just ordered pizza and wings, trying a new place. Well, hopefully they're good. Yeah, Frank, my big fucking, my big dessert was blueberries the other night. Not ice cream, not candy, not chips, blueberries. Place called Frank's Pizza. How original. My family eats blueberries and raspberries like water over here. Well, they said that shit regulates your blood sugar too. It's so sweet though. You're thinking you're eating sugar, but apparently it's good for you. So I don't know. I don't eat them all the time, but that's like my dessert. If I feel like I'm in the mood for something dangerous, I'll have blueberries. Not frozen ones either, like the fresh ones. Excuse me. No, no workout program. I have my treadmill. I have a personal trainer, but I'm not seeing him right now. I'll be returning to him in a few more months. I want to get down a few more pounds, and then I'm going to go back to him. He's a really good friend, so. Yeah, so back from '07, I'm sorry, 2006 to 2007, I lost 100 pounds. I was still doing YouTube at the time. People thought it was like cool. Then I met my wife and forget it. We were going out every night, and I blew up like a balloon. And I've lost weight over the years. Lost like 40, 50 pounds every once in a while. But this year was a wake up call for sure. So I started dropping weight. Frank started dropping weight. Oh, my before and after is the streams. Since 2020, I dropped from 213 to 143 thanks to your advice. You dropped almost 100 pounds. Holy shit. Yeah, what's that about? Don't take health advice from a fat guy? Well, I guess Richard really fucked up. He listened to me and he lost weight. I just told Richard what I did. And he followed it. He had discipline, and look at him. Look at the results he got. You know what it is? I was always eating junk, no matter what. I'm an adult. I can have a whole box of Reese's Pieces. Or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I can go get the 6-pack from the supermarket. I could drink all this soda. I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, you can't do that. So eventually, when you get older, once you start hitting 30, it all goes downhill. And you realize you can't do that shit anymore. You should see how my dad eats. I seen him eating a bowl of marshmallows or drinking a glass of milk. How does it not like stick to him like glue? Key things you told me, that was all I need in the diet, and that you should skip meals earlier if you wake up late in the day. Yeah. A big thing too, not eating late at night. Yes. At the time you have disposable income, you can eat whatever you want and stay up. And your body starts failing and you can't do it. Well, now if I eat I used to eat Reese's Peanut Butter Cups all the time. If I have one now, I get like acid reflux. And I have medicine for that. Then I get post-nasal drip. Like all this shit happens to me. It didn't happen when I was a kid. But as you get older, your body changes. Just certain things you can't eat. Even good stuff. Even good food. Those days are over. So, my A1C, I was almost in the danger zone 3 months ago. I cut it down by 6 points. I'm almost in the normal zone. And by that, I mean just a few more points, I'll be back to normal with my A1C. But the doctor was like, oh my God, you should be in a coma right now. And I'm like, come on, lady. What? We got to cut down, and there you go. Down over 30. Got my A1C cut by 6. All the tests are good so far. Cardiologist is happy with everything. Yeah, sometimes shit happens in life, and then you gotta wake up. And that was this year, so unfortunately, you know, what happened, and then I woke up. I mean, it's good that I woke up, but I should have woken up. Should have woken up a lot earlier, a lot sooner. Nothing we could do. Pulled the trigger on the drawing tablet. Damn, Richard. Well, congratulations and good luck with that. Fid, what's going on? I lost 30 pounds in 2 months. Just down. Anyways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Fid. And Fid, I think you're kind of on point there. That's all I'll say. I'll let you know how it turns out. Yeah, let me know. Let me know how that thing acts. And remember, if that thing doesn't work the way that it's supposed to work, send that shit back. Don't let them get away with that money. Will do. I've been watching a lot of reviews. That seems like a great price, a great piece of tech, not price. I hope it is a great price. Good. I'm glad it's a good piece of tech, great piece of tech, and I hope it works out. That's what it's all about. It's trying to make money here. Use it, get some creative ideas going, and make some cash. You guys are all doing stuff, which is good. You're getting older, and you're all doing shit now. Eli's out there wrestling. Anthony's getting his channels in line here. You're getting the tablet thing. I bought the iPad Air for school, and I love it. Awesome. I got one. I played RE4 on it. Yep, I streamed RE4 on the iPad Air last week when it came out. It's really cool. Only runs at 30, but whatever. It's good. It's good for what it is. Price was good too. $600 off on Boxing Day. Nice. I used the Xbox controller with it, so it was fine. Just runs at 30 FPS. Basically, you're getting the base PS4 version on the iPad Air, which is fine. That's fine. For $30, that's not bad. Excuse me. But everything was responsive through Bluetooth. Like, there was no issue. I have the iPad Air 5, and I love it. Pretty much replaced my laptop. I don't really use iPads. The last one I had was the Mini. The iPad Mini 2. Maybe it was the Mini 1. It's from like 2012 or something. Oh yeah, you can use PlayStation, Xbox, Switch. 8-bit though. You can use any controller on the iPad. That's how I played the game. I'm not using touch controls. Fuck that. I don't even know how you could play the game with the touch controls. I hope they make RE4 compatible with Apple TV one day. Because it's on if Apple TV gets that game. Because I have the Apple TV for Apple Arcade, and it's really cool. But if they put RE4 Remake on that thing, if they make a new Apple TV with the M1, forget it. That's going to be really cool. look, it's time to close. Alright, so we did pretty good today. Made $100. Got rid of an Xbox. Got rid of a couple of games for 360, and that's always good. I'd like to get rid of these PlayStation 5s. What are you going to do? So we have at the store, we got two used ones. And I have one at home I could bring, make that 3. And we sold one. But I wasn't sure if that guy was going to return it or not, because I don't know. He said something like he wasn't sure if his dad was going to let him keep it. So I was like, all right, I'll put your money aside in case you have to bring it back. So we have 2. And then I have one at the house I could bring here. Get rid of that one. Oh, by the way, speaking of PS5, the jailbreak is out. And the games were uploaded, Frank. So I could crack open that 2021 PS5 I have. And we could do the jailbreak. Let me see if anything was updated on that. Let's see, CM Punk is wrestling tonight. Yeah, SanDisk 1 terabyte micro SD card, $74.99 on Amazon. And they still have them available. It's crazy. It's a pretty good deal. It's crazy all this stuff is coming together now with the jailbreak. Yeah, no. Let me check YouTube. You have the PS5 jailbreak. You have the friggin' Switch flash cartridge coming out. Here, I'll go here. PS4 and 5 homebrew tutorial was uploaded 7 hours ago. So Frank, what you got to do is you got to FTP the games to the machine, kind of like the original Xbox. What's this guy's name? Yeah, the games that they have uploaded are older games, but apparently you could dump your own games, so I don't know what's going on. I definitely want that Switch card as long as it's not insanely... Nah, that thing's going to be like $40, man. Everyone's saying it's going to be $100. It's not. It's going to be like $40. All this stuff's coming from China. $40 to them is like $400. Even at 100, it's worth it. Well, I had to see, like, so can obviously Nintendo can't stop it, but can they ban your account? I guess it doesn't matter. You just play on a Switch with an offline account. I want to play RetroArch on a OLED Switch. That's all I want to do. I don't even care about the bootleg games. I don't care about that shit. And you can get the chip and do that, but the chip is like this big, and you got to do wires and everything in there. I'm not doing that. You can buy them pre-installed. I don't want to do that. If this thing can run RetroArch on an OLED Switch, then I'll go for it. That ringing is my soda machine. It just sucks. It'll ring for hours and then just go out. Not make any noise, and it'll be fine. That thing drives me nuts. Yeah, it's that machine. Hey, the soda gets cold though. What else we got going on here? I'm shocked Anthony is not live today. But I think he told you guys he was gonna not have too many streams before the end of the year. So we'll be live tomorrow night. All three of us will be there for Game Complainers. I don't know if we're taking the following Wednesday off. The 3rd? We might keep going. I don't know. I gotta talk to this guy tomorrow, Anthony, and see what he says. Because it'll be the 3rd. I think everybody should be done doing what they're doing by then, right? I know we usually take like the first 2 weeks off in January, but what are we doing? Not really doing anything. Apple has lost its fight to ban certain Apple Watch models in the United States. How are they banning their own watches? How is that even a thing? Well, I don't think anybody else is coming in because we're closed. I gotta go to the supermarket now and buy food for this week. Yeah, I'll be leaving in a little bit. I think, Frank, for my birthday, I'll have some ice cream cake. I haven't had ice cream since, what was it, August? July? So, I think waiting until March is a pretty good compromise. We'll see what happens. We got Royal Rumble next month. You guys are coming in. Coming up for that. Frank, Fred, Anthony said he'll show up for Royal Rumble. So, whatever. Everybody's invited. Everyone knows that. There's a lot of 360 hard drives here. Some PS3 hard drives. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. How's it here? The hell is this? Gotta love it when these old hard drives, I'll tell you how big they are. 60 gigabytes. Could I watch the Rumble with you guys? Yeah, if you come here, we'll have it going on. Anthony will be here. We were going to go, and then I couldn't get anybody to go. Ludwin will probably be here. I mean, let's see if Jeff and Ludwin come up. Maybe they'll both come up. Eli said he's coming up. So the whole gang's going to be here. 320 gigs. This is like a paper thin hard drive. Look at that. This is definitely from a PS3. The great Anthony, yep. He'll be here. Look at this. Excuse me. That's why I say paper thin. Look at that. This came from all broken consoles. Which is good, because if systems come in that need hard drives, I got them. Not far from Ant down in Jersey. Oh, I think it takes Ant like 2 hours to get here, 2.5 hours. See, if I lived in Westchester, it'd only take him an hour and a half or an hour. Well, because I live up by West Point now. The shop is up here, so. If you need the info, man, I'll get you the info. I'll message you on, what the hell is this? $160 gigabytes, okay. I'm down, man. Would be awesome to hang out. Yeah, hell yeah, man. It's going to be Saturday the 27th. Let's have a big old party over here. Big get-together. This is 160. You got pizza, you got Subway over here, you got Chinese, you got, so, I mean, you could come for the Rumble and just get food, whatever you want over here. Then you got the fast food stuff. Yeah, I mean, you got everything over here. I'm going to be probably, I don't know if we're going to get pizza. Or if I'll just get like a chicken from the supermarket, like a little baby, but what am I gonna do? Yeah, you can message. Yeah, I'll message you. I'll get you on Patreon because that's where you're at. That's where you're. I'll message you over there. Bro, plus you're gonna be able to see the things that I say about these shows that I can't stream. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we were able to stream wrestling shows, you'd be dying laughing, because Frank and I, we always make fun of this shit. Frank's always laughing when I'm making fun of it. Yeah, you and me and Aunt always end up dying laughing over something happening. Well, it's funny, because, like, somebody will clothesline somebody, and I'll go, like, it'll go, and Frank just laughs. He thinks that's funny. Even Ricky Lake, we were laughing. We could watch Ricky Lake, too. Instead of watching a pre-show, Ricky Lake. Dude, when we watch Ricky Lake, the audience looks like fucking Nickelodeon people. Because everyone's like dressed differently, and everyone's just like got their own style going on, because it's the early 90s. It's like you're watching Doug or something when it's just a bunch of people in a crowd in the cartoon. Yeah. The audience looked like they were all from Doug. We just said it. Look at that. That's funny. Yeah, but you see, that's how cool it was back then. could watch People's Court. I've been watching that lately. There's some crazy people on that show. On People's Court. This guy is like trying to tell, okay, these two guys come in, and the one guy's like, well, I gave him $1,000 for his business on Facebook, but he guaranteed me he was going to give me $8,000. And the judge is like, this is loan sharking. And they're like, no, it isn't. And the judge is like, it's loan sharking. And both guys are arguing that it's not loan sharking. She's like, get out. She just like ended the court case, and that was it. She found for nobody. And then when they go out and talk to the guy's like, you know you were loan sharking, right? And they're trying to tell the guy I'm not loan sharking. Like the guy waiting outside for him just rubs it in. That's freaking hilarious. All right, I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Stay safe. Excuse me. Have a good one. And maybe I'll come back later, maybe not. Depends on the situation. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow.